Kingz are here.
You think the bitches are great because you're fucking seasonal, nigga? You can't be seasonal. Niggas got this shit's 24 hours a day.
Kingz. You're listening to the Kingz Podcast with your hosts, Karizmatik, Irish O'Neal,
You get
and Moush.
Welcome to another installment of the Kingz Podcast. I am yours truly, Karizmatik.
What's up? It's Irish O'Neal.
Moush.
Hello, I'm Eli.
Hell yeah, we got Eli Levy
Hell
today.
fucking yeah, man. Yo, I think this was like we gonna be finding out a lot about our friend Eli here, so I think it was adequately named the Book of Eli. We gonna be splitting you open, baby, just like a book, man. We gonna be splitting you open, turning it page by page, baby, turning it by page.
When's
I
the
will
la-
say I am like the opposite of Denzel Washington, though.
You're like the white
You don't-
Denzel. I'm
yeah,
gonna call
Denzel,
yo
like
hashtag white Denzel.
Wait, is Denzel not white?
Nah, man, nah. White passing
Have
sometimes.
you seen Man
know?
on Fire? A white man couldn't have pulled it off.
You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You saw that stoic face, right?
Yeah, come on.
I can't do it.
You can't
My
fuck
head's
with the
too
Man
big,
on
but,
Fire,
like,
bro.
You can't. And if a man's on fire, he gonna end up what? Black. You know what I'm saying? Done burnt him, baby. Done burnt him.
Told them.
So, guys, this is the Kingz Podcast, the relationship podcast. We mainly focus here on the male perspective. I mean, there's a lot. Look, there's a lot of if you want the female perspective, guys we fucked already kills it.
I'm
with
sorry.
that, you
I
know what
speak
talk
only from the
about-
female
We
perspective.
talk about the male and female dynamic.
Yeah, but at least me personally, I'm coming man from the male.
I just said the math
Res-
this
I mean-
podcast is a 3-to-1 ratio.
You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, we come from the angle we
I'm
know
here
best.
to
Like,
translate female speak.
of which I can help with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I speak fluent woman.
And to also
Fluent
give you
womanese.
some perspective on the female. You know?
Yup.
You
And
know.
if you guys ever need, a touch of black guy, I'm right here. You can touch me. Sorry.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Someone's thirsty right now.
principles.
Very. Yo, Eli, that's. Thank you, baby.
Charismatic's hungry for some ass.
You got to
right
take
now.
opportunities when they're on.
Yo, when they're on the table, they're on the table. You know what I'm saying?
That's not something I can just do in public.
Okay, so we usually, guys, we get into the first thing we're gonna do is the 3 principles we always go through of what you need to get these ladies, and we'll do plugs and really dive into the juiciness of this episode. So the 3 principles, guys, these are the 3 principles we say you need to attract women. First and foremost, confidence. You have to have confidence. You have to believe in what you're selling. You'll be a salesman, guys. If you don't believe in what you're selling, why would someone buy it from you? You know what I'm saying? You got to walk in with the confidence. You don't care what anyone's reaction is going to be when you say. You're walking in. Look, there's so many guys I talk to that they're afraid to talk to a chick that's at a bar, and I go, if you're not talking to them, you're already taking a loss.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you go up and I'm not saying give them a fucking ear beating, but go and try and shoot your shot and confirm the loss.
Like, honestly, women are far better than us. You literally could talk your way into, a relationship with them, or anything like in that, or just like an experience with them or whatever. And wherever it goes from there is wherever it goes from there. But they will actually, for the most part, put up with the first 10 seconds of you. So be interesting. You know what I'm saying? Sell yourself
Your
very
elevator pitch.
well. Yeah. Be
the
quick.
elevator pitch. That's a great way to put it. The elevator pitch.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna need it. They don't.
It's your first audition.
Yeah.
So I ride a lot of elevators.
bro.
Getting
That's why
them reps.
That's why I ride
1
a
to
lot of
50,
ladies.
50.
The second and my favorite would have to be honesty. You cannot be afraid of taking your ball and go home. All right? Be the stand-up person. Say what you mean up front and be honest about it.
Take
Even
the L,
if it's
it's
as
worth
brutal as, this man over here, you got 3 dates and either you're fucking me or you're out of here.
Yeah.
That's my man. I think that's a little brutal, but he keeps his truth.
It's honest.
My time is my pussy.
Yeah. And equally, I'm definitely willing to give you a little bit more time, but if I'm not getting sex from you, I'm only man.
Yeah, but you kind of let people know, up front.
Yeah.
Your eye candy. If I have to listen to
If
you.
I just
talk.
have to listen to you,
Yeah.
you're just eye candy. What? There's no other trade off here.
Yeah.
Are we discussing things? Am I bringing up conversation? Probably
it's-
not. So I'm like, I'm
And
participating.
It's literally it's honesty across the board. If you're a monogamous person, go into it saying you're monogamous. If you're not comfortable, if you get in a new relationship, someone's like, I'm poly, and you've never done that before, and you're not comfortable with it, then don't be like, oh, I'll go along with it and think you're gonna change them from it. Same thing. Another example would be the classic example. Your woman comes up to you and says, "Do I look fat in this?" If you think they look fat, why would you lie to them?
Yeah.
You don't have to be as harsh as like I might be and go, yes, you do. But
You can
don't
say, like,
lie to them.
we
Because
could go to
then
the
you don't-
gym, babe.
Yeah,
You know what I
well
mean?
then,
You wanna go to the
because you
gym?
don't get to complain when they do get fat, and then you had an opportunity to say something about it, and they
Also-
asked you.
Eli, if you object at all, just chime right in. You know what I mean? Sorry.
Well, no, I just my rule is that anytime any woman ever asks me how old I think they am, the correct answer is 24.
That's not a bad- that's not a bad rule.
It does not get me laid, but it also does not get me beaten or told to
You
leave.
see that's fair, but I think a woman would appreciate more because me personally, I'll just go with the honest answer. I'm gonna give you the age I think, and I'm gonna let you know because women at different ages represent different things. You know what I'm saying? And it's literally like the sweeter the berry, the darker the berry, the sweeter the sweeter the juice, right? I would also I would also put that to age as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like as women mature as well, you get like there's a different ambiance to love about them, and like I think that's to be appreciated too. And taking that away, it's not fair.
Also,
Well, if I was like hitting on them at a bar or something, yeah, but like I used to work at a liquor store, so all day I would have to check IDs, and like no matter what age the woman was, they would get mad if I like guessed their age correctly, whether it was too young or too old. So I always had to like say in the middle somewhere.
I put it like this: if I'm asking for your ID, take it as a compliment. Period.
Yeah.
I don't have to add nothing more. Take it as a compliment. I'm asking for your ID. If I don't ask for your ID, you already know I know you're
friends
old.
always get ID'd when they're with me for some reason.
Boom.
They don't get ID'd other times. I'm like, okay.
I'd ID them if they were with you too.
Yeah. But also, even as like a female, like I was saying, the question, do I look fat, is like kind of a trap. Like unless they're joking
is.
about it, it's kind of a trap because
It's
they
the
don't
impossible.
want to look
It's the impossible
fat.
question.
They don't want to look fat. So if they do, I don't know. I hate that question.
Then don't ask.
Have you ever asked that question before?
As like a joke.
Then expect a real
Did
answer.
you ever get mad at the answer?
No, but like whatever you're gonna say, I'm gonna accept what you're saying because I'm doing it as
Boom.
a joke.
There you go. As
And,
long as you're
like,
willing to accept it.
Honestly, if I'm comfortable in my own skin, then I don't give a shit anyways.
Yo, you got to be.
Well,
That should be the one goal in life, to get
Yeah.
comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah.
Because you ain't changing it anytime soon.
Yeah. If I'm feeling bloated, I'll go to the gym.
You know what I'm saying? Right? Right? If you're feeling constipated, take a shit. Right? Right?
And then go to
Drink
the
some
gym.
water.
And then go to the
Drink
gym.
some water. You're probably dehydrated.
That will help with the shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Shit. They
Confidence.
solve problems.
honesty, and then the third principle, social intelligence, and it's basically just be interesting. If you're gonna approach someone, have something to say, something to talk about.
Eli, what's your hook? What's your interesting thing?
Oh, my interesting thing.
Like if you're approaching a woman, what do you think that they would what information could you put out there that you think they'd latch on to?
It's really bad, but I have been leaning into the comedy thing like really hard.
There's nothing bad
It's
about
not a
that.
bad
That's-
angle.
I think
Yeah.
humor is the deadliest weapon in the social intelligence arsenal.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would agree.
Honestly.
Because look at someone like Patrice. I mean, he wasn't a good-looking motherfucker, but he got with hot-ass women.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So there has to be something to that. Funny has to make up for a lot of that, I gotta think.
It's actually that made me think of something. So after my ex and I had broke up, I was talking about this with one of my girlfriends, and she was like, "Was so and so even funny?" So like the fact that someone's even like asking that, like that means that's kind of an important thing, like to a lot of people,
Definitely. I
And
mean,
it wasn't that funny.
funny is an easy way to put joy into a person's life.
Yeah.
Very, very easy way. I mean, even cooking takes a lot more time than making a joke. Like it's very simple. This person literally can
It
entertain
depends.
you.
A good joke sometimes takes some time.
I've
Like
had a
what
really,
you're
but not
saying?
to
really
deliver.
good
Yeah,
omelet
exactly.
before. So
You said you've had a
I've had a really good omelet before.
All right,
so.
you have you
Can you
Have
boil
you
water?
I am actually trying to get better at cooking. I can do breakfast pretty well now.
Okay.
but
That's another social
I was
intelligence
just
tool
gonna
right
say
there.
that.
Boom.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Have you ever eaten food that made you forget you were in pain?
Yeah.
Really? What type of food is that?
My dad's
Did it have
cooking.
marijuana in it?
No.
Oh.
My dad's
Would you
cooking's
put
really
marijuana
wait,
in
wait.
it?
Wait, do you mean like emotional
Physical or
pain or like
emotional?
yeah?
Physical.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
The-
See,
I
could
want
buy
whatever he
I
cooks.
could buy
I want whatever
emotional.
he's
I don't know
cooking.
about physical pain.
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I've had a pretty good donut before.
It stopped
But
pain?
what was
You
the
never-
physical pain that you had?
When I was a kid, there was one time in 3rd grade where we were like lining up to go somewhere, and I tripped, and like my forehead hit the door frame in the classroom. So I was like, I have a like, it's hard to see now, but I have like a Harry Potter like scar like right here on my forehead.
Okay,
Damn.
It like
Nice.
split open. I was like, oh, my head hurts. And, like, hands covered in blood in the 4th grade. So I like got stitches, and then I just had the rest of the day off. So a donut, ice cream.
It didn't stop the pain.
I mean,
you were just dumb.
I had,
yeah.
It didn't
You were just
stop
dumb
the pain, but I
at the
forgot. Like, for instance, I got all 4 of my wisdom
A
teeth
hit to the head
taken
didn't
out.
make me smarter.
And like, I don't know, my dad just makes really good food, but like I love mashed potatoes, and he made me mashed potatoes, and I just like was just in heaven, and I was probably pretty high too, but I forgot that I was in
See,
pain.
the marijuana
Yeah,
helped.
no. Well, I was on painkillers for that
Oh
shit.
my God.
4 wisdom teeth out.
Oh, that's
Here,
fair.
let's,
One was sitting on a nerve. Anyways, plugs.
So those are the 3 principles. Let's get into the plugs, and then we'll get into it. Karizmatik, what do you got to plug for the Kings?
All right. Out of nowhere, this is kind of a busy weekend for me a little bit. Tomorrow I'm at the Gas at 7:30. On the 15th, I'm at the Comedy Studio. At the 16th,
Oh,
on the
fuck
16th,
yeah.
I'm on Capo. So please book me. I'd like to fill the month if you could help. And
Karizmatik's
you
not
can-
afraid of coronavirus.
Yo, man, I done fought the Ebola, the Zikas. Like, we out here, bruh. We out here, baby. You can catch me at Karizmatik IPE on Facebook, Karizmatik_me on IG and Twitter, and catch me on stage, making you laugh like crazy. Next.
Oh, yeah. Eli Levy, what do you got to plug?
I have a spot at the Asgard on the 25th. Most of my spots aren't until April, but I'm doing McGreevy's on the March 31st. I'm doing the Schooling Pig on Thursday, April 2nd.
Squealing.
Democracy on April 4th. Paris and Friends, April 8th. And then I'm doing a spot in New Orleans at the New Movement on Friday the 24th.
They better new move these,
yeah.
yo. Get them,
yeah.
bro. I'm gonna be having them make a lot of moves. Where can I catch you on social media?
Oh, my Facebook's my name. My Instagram is Luigi_beats_Mario.
Waluigi's better. Next.
That name was taken.
Ani_Moush on Instagram. Check out my Etsy store by Moush. I sell my artwork there. I do lots of custom things too. So hit me up for that. Instagram for that is by_Moush. I don't think I have any shows to plug at the moment, but I would like to plug the Kingz Podcast on Instagram and the Kingz Podcast. Subscribe to that channel on YouTube. We have a contest coming up on Sunday.
Sunday, we're
Yeah.
closing it Saturday, I think, though.
Closing it Saturday. To enter that contest, Irish going to that, but to enter it, follow us on Instagram, Kingz Podcast, subscribe to the channel, and then share the post.
Yep. Share that to enter the drawing. You get a chance to talk with Shannon Lee from the Gas Digital Network, the Thing Is Podcast, and the No Disrespect Podcast. Can be tremendous. Dirty Dom, what do you got to plug?
We got
Unmute your mic.
my mic is unmuted, baby.
There you go.
Talk into it,
There you
My
motherfucker.
go.
mic is unmuted. All right, there we go. I had to mute it. You can go to DomP_comedy on YouTube. I got all of my motherfucking old videos and shit all fucking up there and some fucking sets. You can see me producing this and SCC 2 Thursdays and Sundays. The Revere mic is getting organized. We're going to be announcing that. And other than that, hit me up on Facebook or anywhere else to book me, motherfuckers. Holla.
Hell yeah. Guys, Instagram and Twitter, it's Irish O'Neill. Follow me there. Check out the STC podcast, Shit Talking Cunts. We go live every Sunday. Call and talk shit with us. It's a great fucking bananas time. The last episode with the High Noon Boys, Andrew Vickers and Mason Smith. Got bananas. So check that out. Guys, check out the Last Stand Podcast Network with all the great shows we got coming. More info coming on that. As Ani said, the Kingz Podcast. Follow and check out that. Pick up Rob Crean's album, Sadly Sackerton, on iTunes and everywhere you can get it. Check out my band's album, Fading Leaves, at danesleep.bandcamp.com. On the 2nd of April, we got a Kingz live show we're doing at Thunder Bar after the show, assuming that everyone's not dead from coronavirus. On the 7th, you can catch me and Mason Smith at the Human Variety Show. We're doing the backing band for that. And I don't know. I might be doing some spots at Skankfest if it's not canceled by coronavirus, but who knows?
There you go.
Who knows? It's probably going to get canceled or postponed as I'm saying this, so who knows? That's it. That's that.
Could happen.
Well, I mean, Might as well dive right into it. So, Eli, what's your experience dating?
Oh, it's very light. I haven't had a girlfriend until now. I have my first girlfriend now.
There you go. How old are you?
Congratulations.
Huh?
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks.
Nice.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
25? Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, I wouldn't say that's bad at all. It took me
Now,
a
is
while,
that by choice, circumstance, or like?
Definitely not by choice.
Okay.
Yeah. When you get to 25, it's not by choice.
Well, you never know. There are some people that go like, I'm not gonna like worry about that shit until like after like I know like a couple of guys like, for example, that when did like the 4-year military thing and then got out and like they were like, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about women at all until I get out and get established and shit. So they
Definitely
just, like,
not my
shut
case.
it down. Okay. So like, what was your experience like in attempting to get girls? Was it just like approaches weren't working out, or you had like
In high school I was like the nerdy guy. Like I was fedora kid in high school, so it was pretty bad. So I was probably like I had the same attitude as that soldier at the age of 14 through 16.
I want no pussy.
amazing.
I think that was like because that was pretty much your experience in mine too, right? Like I don't think high school we got much play like at all. Like I don't
Girls
think,
didn't like me.
I had a girlfriend like senior year of high school, but even that like it was like 9 months before we started fucking.
Yeah.
And she was like a virgin, and she didn't even go to my high school. She was like from like an hour away. Like I had to outsource pussy.
I couldn't find any. I searched everywhere under rocks.
I didn't have
searched,
that problem at all.
Yeah, me
Yeah, I
neither.
imagine you had quite the opposite.
Hold on. I'm not done rolling
Yeah.
my eyes.
Hey,
yet.
Dom, turn your mic up a bit too. It's a little
The
hard.
What's
hell?
going on up there? Is that better?
Yeah, that's
Like,
all. Yeah, I
get
it.
If you're a female, like literally,
But I had a boyfriend all through high school, one like the same guy.
see,
But still.
I mean, like,
But you know what? Okay, this is the weird thing, and I was talking with my friend Kim, who's a comic in New York, yesterday about this, and like I've noticed this weird phenomenon, okay, that's happening now, where the classic stereotype used to be that like, and I'm just gonna speak very plainly, you had to put in a lot of work and time to get any pussy from like the hot chick, whereas fat girls were just like, just give it up quickly. That's like the stereotype, right? I've seen it. It's like a complete switch now, where I see that like fat girls are very you have to work to get pussy, and like hot girls like are very like I mean like I'll suck your dick and fuck you. Like it's so many guys I've talked to are like it's that's the case right now, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like because of the whole like body positivity movement or what it is, but like there's this weird shift
It's
where it's
because
happening.
Drake said,
Like,
I
I've-
like my girls BBW.
yeah,
Fair.
they're
fair.
the hot chick right
Like
now.
I know a
literally
lot
why.
of I know a lot of hot chicks that like are having trouble finding
Drake,
dudes.
this motherfucker.
like no,
Drake
I
does
mean
too.
like literally,
And we're all supposed to love him.
the pendulum has swung. You know, like the pendulum is swung. Like everybody's about BBW and like. Yo, ride it out. Yo, ladies, ride it out. Ride it out. You know what I'm saying? You're going to lose some dick in the meantime, but like, ride it out. Ride it out. But like, I mean, like if you
Happened
decide
to
your
me.
level,
I had a 2-year drought.
you know what I'm saying? If you decide your levels, you know,
Right,
up
and that's
there,
what's
you know what I'm saying,
bananas.
your
Because
level.
if I look at someone like Ani, I'm like, how is like dick not just being thrown at you constantly? Like a
Nah,
2-year
like,
drought? That sounds crazy.
I still don't believe it. It's
Right,
like,
I don't
like,
really believe it
literally,
either.
Do you
literally.
want references?
No
Like-
one. No
Do
one.
you have references?
Yeah,
Hold
I
up,
get
hold up.
references.
No one in 2 years tried to slide into your DMs. Not even
Bullshit.
once.
That's
Bull-
even if you didn't want to
lie.
fuck them. Even if you didn't want to fuck them.
No, particularly if you didn't want to fuck them. How many
There-
people
there
do you
was-
not want
there
to
Are you
fuck?
gonna
that
let me
slid
answer
into
the
your DM?
fucking question, or
I was
what
telling
Answer
you
is gonna
this
happen?
question, not
No, this
his
is the
question.
Kingz
Answer this question. Answer this question, not his question.
Yeah, goddammit.
That's why
Give
I'm
Eli his pimp
fucking
card,
here,
goddammit.
okay?
Fuck yeah. It's infectious.
So this is what I'll say. The person that I had sex at the beginning of that drought
Okay.
one time,
Okay.
and then the drought went on for like almost a year.
No one slid into your.
No one
not-
slid into my.
That's
Let me
a
finish
lie,
the story.
man.
Let me finish the story. No one slid into my DMs. Then that same person I was supposed to hook up with again, it fell through, and then another year went by, and then I fucked that same person again.
Wait, he fell through. It was like our schedules aren't lining up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a meeting at 7. It's not
Yeah.
gonna.
It didn't
I just-
happen.
No, it's not believable. I'm sorry.
It just.
I like
You wanna
Ani,
know
Ani.
what-
I
oh,
trust you as a
wait.
person, but I don't believe this.
I'll tell you
We
something
have
else.
microphones. You have to yell, you psycho.
No, we are talking over her.
You're
She's right.
talking over me. I will tell you exactly why that's true. Because during that time, I dated someone on and off for that 2 years, and he was a virgin, and he would not have sex with me.
So again,
Did you ask?
by
I'm
choice.
Yes.
guessing you asked.
Again,
Of course I
Date.
tried.
by choice. Again, by choice. You
choice.
chose to date a virgin. That's your fault.
Can I ask what his reason was?
Your fault.
At the time, it was like a
Too much Dungeons and Dragons
religion marriage thing, and then we ended up dating again like a couple years later, and I ended up
Wait,
taking his virginity.
Did you have to like fill out documentation marriage or?
No, like
He probably wanted to wait until he got married to have sex.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's bananas.
And then we ended up dating again, and I like took his virginity.
Guys, you see?
And I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Hold on, can I ask you a
fucking waited
question?
2 years
You
and
snuck
then
back
another
on.
2 years to fucking do this.
Can I
Everyone,
ask-
you guys see that though? We dug and dug and dug, and we finally got to the root cause. You dated a virgin. You chose to date a virgin. That is a choice you make as a woman.
But even during
your
that
fault.
time, when after like we broke up the first time, that other person I was supposed to hook up with that fell through. So like no one was sliding into my DMs, just never happened.
So then you
out of
were you
circumstance.
on Tinder at this time trying to get dick?
I was on Bumble.
You on Bumble where you have to message first though,
Yeah,
right?
but I
Okay,
did
so
that.
how you were messaging?
Whoa. Let me ask one question.
I still
Ani,
don't believe it.
what does dating a virgin look like? If you're not fucking, then what are you doing?
A lot of clit stimulation.
Oh,
Oh, gross. That's the grossest thing I've ever heard a woman say. Clit
Yo,
you
like,
asked me a fucking
is
question.
that even?
That's
Were you
fair.
like-
I'm not
were
saying
you like
that
going
is-
on dates
Yo.
and stuff?
It's
not so bad.
literally the way she said it too sounded so scientific.
it
It
was
didn't
so-
even sound sexual. It sounded scientific.
You want to know why?
He
Because I
stimulated my
spent so much
clitoris.
time figuring out how am I dating a virgin.
Is that resent I taste in the air?
You're figuring it out.
Can I ask you how many swords he owned?
Less than there are in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
that's
right, that guy gets a couple points.
He has no swords, but he did have fucking like one wall that had moon paper, like wallpaper of a moon.
Oh, well, I was
in
about to
the
ask
sky
what moon
and
paper
shit.
was.
I don't know, whatever.
fucking
Nice
werewolf.
guy's pretty cool. No, that is what my my bed's cover is. It's like a star map.
Oh, cool.
I'm judging you really hard right now.
I just
Yeah.
I don't know
full
how
judgment.
I just
Full judgment.
Why?
when
Full
you
judgment.
for you to look me in the eyes and tell me that not a single stranger slid into your DMs over the course of 2 years, I just do not believe
It-
that.
And
Did
if
I
you were
not
only
just
on Bumble,
explain-
you weren't that
Even on
desperate.
Instagram,
You
I'm
were
saying,
not that
I'm saying
desperate.
no one on Instagram just like saw a photo and
Excuse
was like,
me.
"Hey, what's up?"
I just told you it was not a consecutive like 2 years that I didn't try or did not try to happen or any of
Regardless
that shit.
of if you tried
Any
or
drought.
not.
Any drought.
You don't think chicks in relationships don't get hit up
Dude,
still on
I will
Instagram?
call my friends right now and confirm.
No.
Can
no,
they
I'll
actually
do it
call into
live
the
on the
podcast?
podcast.
You're not-
Do you know why that wouldn't be relevant?
Why?
Because
You would have
the
to
same
pull
way
your Instagram up and scroll to that time frame, and I would
Fine.
have to say, and then know that you
But that's
and,
not
and
that
trust
wouldn't
that you
work
didn't
because
delete.
those people have DM'd me from like later, so it wouldn't be in order.
So, but
I will
wait, hold up,
The person
wait.
that I fucked that time called
Shut
the
up.
This turned into the
podcast.
book
Shut
of
up. What did
Ani
you just
really
say?
quickly,
Don't say
yo.
shut
What did
me.
you just say? Say that the start of that sentence again.
What?
Say the start of that sentence again.
Which sentence?
It was that wouldn't work because those DMs wouldn't be in the right place because they've DM'd you since then, implying that you were DM'd during that motherfucking time frame.
No, I mean like recently.
You're not hearing. Am I,
No, I heard the way she meant it.
Has an
Thank
Instagram
you.
DM ever gone successfully for? As someone, have you ever like gone with somebody that's DM'd you?
Not outright.
What does
I
that mean?
just.
Like
I don't believe it. It's bullshit.
I mean, we have to leave it at that. We're gonna be in this disagreement because, like, literally.
No, I'll
A girl,
explain.
like most women I
Are you-
know consider like
You gonna let me
like.
explain? Are you gonna let me explain? Let me
Is
explain.
it different from the other explanations?
You asked how have DMs ever worked.
Yeah.
Someone has DM'd me before, and then we continue to talk, and then eventually it
Oh, okay.
works, but not like somebody just initially slides into my DMs.
No, that
and
never
it's
like
that,
that
never
doesn't work
works.
like instantaneous.
Okay, like I was saying, so the reason that
What are you talking about?
you will understand once I finish. The reason that we're not gelling on her trying to or her attempting to get dick is because do you know what most women
frustrating me
no
so
do you
much.
know what most women consider trying to get dick?
What?
Like, let's say they're in a relationship, right? And they're cuddled up and they want dick that night. What do most of them consider trying to get dick? Backing up on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not doing anything else.
Yeah.
No,
So if that's their
grabbed.
trying,
I don't care.
if that's their trying, do you see where the disconnect is?
But you're
guess.
saying
Do you
most
understand what I mean?
women.
Do you understand what I
You're
mean?
saying most women, and then you're talking to me.
No, because in this sense, because it took us forever to dig to the virgin part. So already in that sense, in this one, in this one particular realm, you're being pretty most.
First of all, let's look at this whole initial question. The question was, how long have you gone without sex?
How long have you gone without someone sliding into your DMs?
That was not the initial question.
No. My initial stink and point that I'm making is you're saying that you went through a 2-year drought.
Yeah.
I'm saying whether or not
chose to.
And whether or not you were trying to get dick, you were on and off with this dude, fine.
Yeah.
But you're trying to look me in the eyes as a woman and say that no man on this fucking planet sent you a message even just being like, hey, you're pretty gorgeous. Whether or not you responded to or not, I refuse to believe that no dude saw a picture of you on Instagram and thought, maybe I'll shoot a shot or say something. You're gonna tell me even if it was just a hey, like the implication is that they want to fuck you. So it's crazy to me that you would say that for 2 years no guy tried to fuck you. That's bananas to me.
Do you want to go through my Instagram DM?
No,
At this point, I
don't,
think we
but-
got to. No, at this point, we got to because that's the only thing that can satiate anybody, right?
Because
Because me, I gave up. I gave up because we're gonna keep disconnecting on this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to count this as a disconnect, put this up in the air, and leave it there. Because
I'll have one of my friends call in and confirm.
I know, but to that, you're still like she is just going to agree to you backing up on it.
They're not.
That's all
But
she's gonna
I
be
don't
doing.
do that. Like in that instance, I would
And
not
you're
do that.
gonna be able to confirm to me that she don't.
So a guy
What
wasn't
do I-
just like,
no.
hey, what's up?
She's gonna
A guy
vouch
never just,
for
hey, what's
my
up?
honesty.
You never had a stranger just go, hey, what's up? Into your Instagram DMs.
In
In-
that 2 years?
Yes.
No.
Nobody trying to catcall you within those 2 years.
I would say that more people do that at like when I have a boyfriend or something than when I'm single.
Wait, what age were you in this 2 year?
Like 23.
I'm gonna kill my-
24.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna blow my fuck between Skankfest probably being canceled and beat my head in this argument. Okay. I guess I believe. I
So,
believe you.
Eli,
I guess you're the one chick that never got a message from a guy in 2 years.
So
That's the-
Eli, before he gets hung up on this anymore, I mean, he can go through the messages later because he's mad. Apparently, he's mad that he wasn't able to approach her in that 2 year period.
He seems upset. Yeah.
He really wanted that
No.
puss in that 2 year
Is that why
period.
we
He was
just
like,
read
I
out-
want that shit.
I probably
Is
didn't.
that why
I
we
didn't
just
even
read out
know
our
her in
Instagram
that
handles?
time. I'm just saying it's bananas. to
No,
me
but
that-
you sound resentful that nobody fucked that puss.
No, it's not even that. I just don't
Thanks,
believe
dude.
it. I just don't believe that nobody.
Okay.
No, I know you
I'm
sound.
gonna go. You know what? I want you to be right. So
Even-
I'm
even-
gonna go through
Not
my
right now. Not
DMs.
right now. Not right now. Not right
Like
now.
Instagram, real life, like no, in 2 years' time, not a single guy.
Like you hear him. You hear how mad he is for his own Johnson.
Hey,
you
how
hear
about
that,
we
right?
ask our
You know
He's
what's
like,
funny?
if I had known her at this time, I would have approached her 10 million times.
Can you let Eli talk?
You know
Hey,
what's funny
you're right.
is this
You're
exact
right.
same argument is as a fedora kid in high school. I had this exact same argument with a priest about Christianity. I just don't believe it. I just
So
you're
told-
telling me that no small children is slid into your
Oh my god.
It just makes me really reminisce on the good old days.
It's like, God damn it, I should get a fedora again.
Oh.
Well, you do have a sword, so.
Bro, let's
I
get
mean,
it.
I think it would work a lot better for you at this age than it did back then. If we're being 100 about it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yo, I like.
That was fun.
So you had a question for me?
Yeah, I want,
Yeah.
but like, I feel like I have to kumbaya this motherfucker over here.
I'll be fine.
I'm worked up because of Skank.
Someone
That's
has
an
since
extra charge.
fucked the puss. It's okay. It's okay. She's good. She's good.
Honestly.
She
It's-
hasn't left
it's-
it unfucked.
It's not even her. It's the principle.
Hey,
of it.
hey, we got a call, y'all.
Oh,
Yes,
wait.
yes. They wanted you
I
to get.
hope it's an ex.
People can call into this.
Please, oh please.
Yes, bro. You didn't. No. Oh.
Yo,
we
what's
got
going
that
on? It's
one.
the Kingz Podcast. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Renee,
Oh shit! What's up,
Oh,
Renee? You
shit.
handsome fuck.
Hello?
I like Renee.
what's going on?
Not much, homie. Not much. We're talking about relationship stuff. What you been listening? What do you think about this? You buy her story?
No, I'm not listening. I just called to give you bad news.
Oh, is it canceled?
What's the bad news?
September 25th through the 27th is the new date.
Oh.
In Houston or New York?
Tell them what he's talking about,
Houston.
guys.
Oh, for Skankfest.
Fucking
There you
kidding
go.
me.
Wow. They have it. Okay, that's fucking great. I'm gonna go shoot myself later. That's so
You just
wonderful.
dropped that 2 minutes ago. I mean, if we want to talk about my dick, I haven't gotten laid. In like
Hell
5 months.
yes.
Let's talk about
we
your
would
dick,
love to
homie.
talk about
That's
your
what's
dick.
up.
So when's the last time you were late?
Yes. Right before I left, I just moved from New York to Colorado. I got here 5 months ago, so I haven't got late since I got here.
Wow, they just stingy with it out there, or what's going on?
No, I just actually haven't even really been chasing the pussy because, I've made out with a whole bunch of different chicks. Like, I had 3 chicks in 1 week, but I don't know. I just never sealed the deal for some reason.
I mean, if you ain't chasing pussy, how you supposed to catch it? That's like a chicken running rogue in the field.
Well,
You ain't gonna
that's the
strangle
other
it.
thing is, like, I'm kind of just trying to focus on myself since I moved randomly. I'm kind of broke and shit and trying to be a broke boy, like, take a pussy home and be like, hey, you want to split that Uber ride for you to get home? Or
I mean, girls like that do exist in this time period, but I do understand.
So did you just come out of
I'm
active
36
duty
as fuck,
serving in the
and
military? Or?
They ain't exactly. No, I've been out for a while now.
Oh, wow. I was just referencing Irish's metaphor from earlier.
Dang, I mean, but like,
Actually,
as you said, you manned up and said that it's by
what-
choice, though. It's not that nobody don't want the dick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not like, don't get me wrong. Like, back at home in my element, it's a whole different thing. But it's just kind of weird not having gotten laid for this long. I don't know. It's not a normal thing for me.
Maybe you should try now. Like, maybe you should try now.
I probably should. Before
Now,
I fucking
like,
kill
you said
somebody.
5 months, right?
Fucking,
5
I'll
months?
do a Columbine part 2 out this motherfucker.
Like, bro,
I've been here since October.
and let me ask you this question: are you a white male?
No, he's Puerto Rican.
You're Puerto
I am
Rican.
not.
Is
I'm
he?
Puerto Rican as fuck.
Are you the white-looking variety of Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will trust that you will shoot stuff up. You are in Colorado. Just wanted to check it. Just wanted to check
you
it.
kidding me? I'm Puerto Rican from the Bronx. I got guns offered me the second I cross over to the state line.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
Renee's
man!
a bad motherfucker, dude.
They're like, he's a gun runner. Get him. Orale. That's Mexican though.
Puerto Ricans now? Oh shit! What's up, puppy?
Yo,
So like, Renee, when it comes to like trying to get laid right now, like, what do you think the biggest thing that you're like beating your head against the wall is right now? Like, what's been your biggest frustration or something?
Well, see, I'm not even trying. It's like, and then like, like I'll pick up a fucking bar crawler, at least once a week in New York. But like,
there you go.
I don't know. Here, the bar crawlers, I'm like,
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. It's like
because
once
this
you
is New
leave.
York City. In New York City compared to, like suburban Colorado, I'm in
sorry,
Aurora,
bro.
right on the outside of Denver. Like the stragglers here are not my New York City sixes that I like to take home on a weekly basis.
Is that kissing cousin country?
Colorado? No, not
Oh,
really.
yeah.
There are rednecks everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah.
There are
Yes,
rednecks
it
up
is.
here too.
All right. So
Oh.
wait. So you guys are
Kissing
gonna
cousins
like
knows no
Uber Eats.
borders.
You guys
I
gonna
never-
you guys have to explain this to me
Bro.
real quick. So all right. So is kissing cousins a redneck thing or like a white
Yeah.
Southern thing?
It's a redneck thing.
No, it's
Yes,
a white
yes.
poor thing.
So all
It's a redneck
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
are all white poors
But
rednecks?
then, it's a
No.
redneck thing because
No.
it can't be only
No,
white
but-
because it was definitely
Exactly.
heard
What's
of
the
a
cause?
somewhat similar phrase in Puerto Rican culture, kissing cousins.
What is that? What is that? I need to know it now.
I don't even remember what the fuck it was called, but I've definitely heard some weird
You gonna
shit up in the
titillate me and then
mountains
not
of
give
Puerto
me
Rico.
the dick? Like what the fuck? Like he doesn't
Nigga, hold
titillate.
on, nigga, hold on. You want mountain shit? You need to go to the mountains and go get that shit your damn self.
You up there fucking these mountain bitches like
I'm over here fucking dropping Puerto Rican bro science on you. Give me a break.
bro, do it, man. I'm dropping that original African man science.
Boricua.
Oh man. But
Shit,
yo,
we got the fucking Boston witch doctor over there.
oh hell yeah, bro. The voodoo before the voodoo, though.
Dude, we call around these parts Karizmatik's known as the bitch whisperer.
And the ass whisperer.
Well, here.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know if you
can't
know
believe
this.
You said it like that. Around these parts, we call him.
He's a good Southern boy.
Hey, Renee, I don't know if you know this about Karizmatik, but if there's one thing I could let you know about him, it really get you to know who he is. He eats ass.
Yeah, I eat ass.
Oh. Nigga, it's 2020. He wouldn't be on your show if he doesn't eat fucking ass.
Exactly. This is
God
my
damn
show. This is my show. First off,
Yeah.
and on Kingz we eat ass. Okay.
I eat ass.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
all right, I'm sorry. He wouldn't let you inside his house if you didn't eat ass.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. Yup.
All right, all right.
This is a very pro ass eating
It
environment.
might be your podcast, but you in Irish's territory.
People tried to kink shame me for not eating ass, and then they try to admit to eating pussy. If you eat pussy, you eat ass.
I
Oh, it's right there.
It's right there. Your tongue's never
You
slipped.
kidding me?
My
It's right
tongue
there.
has never slipped.
Shit.
Then you ain't eating it vigorously enough. You
Yo,
supposed to.
Hold on. Now I get to ask this question. Did the person who just say that, is he a small white gentleman?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Well, I have long hair now, so I don't know where that fits into the.
Wow,
most
bro,
likely,
you pretty much nailed it, bro. I mean, you're not
That's
wrong.
not an excuse.
Wow, he's good.
Yeah, I've not been watching the podcast. So again, I only called in to bring fucking bad news, but yeah.
Shit.
I've never slipped down there. I try to stay out of that territory.
Yo,
What can I say? I'm good with real estate.
nah, bro, but that's the one time you're supposed to be terrible with real estate. You're supposed to get a little bit of
are
titties
you
and
a
pussy
small
all
white
in the
man?
same
Because
lick.
you are just checking off the checklist.
He's like, how white are you? Eli just keeps answering. Well, I've got this.
It's like, I actually had hummus for lunch. Yep, there goes another check.
Leave Eli alone, man. Oh my
No,
god.
I am.
Sorry.
Are you allowed to say that you're a proud member of the white community, or is that?
Yeah, no.
no.
On this show, you definitely can say that shit. Hell yeah.
Although I'm Jewish, am I part of the white community?
You have to tell me that. I'm black.
I don't know who's able to define it. I don't know.
You
I keep
know,
asking the question. No one tells me.
Like I still trying.
Am I white yet?
I'm still trying.
I don't know.
I'm still
I
trying
feel
to
like
convince Latino people they're not a race.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I can tell you by my musical taste and
He's a white
my
Latino.
ass eating.
That's fair.
He is a white Latino.
I am part of the white community.
You see? There you go. And you get all the
I
privileges.
qualify
Oh,
at least. I
like
qualify. It's just, am I
Hey,
allowed
bro,
in?
are you white passing?
No.
Nah,
he looks
not
brown.
really.
He looks brown? All right. But then he definitely understands because he probably has cousins that are white
I
passing.
don't burn. I got a white ass nose. I can't.
But you definitely understand then what I'm saying because if you that middle skin tone, that means you got cousins of all skin tones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so then, yeah, Latino,
Puso, she blacker than you, bro.
Exactly,
I just turned on
yo.
the video.
Yo, let me ask you this question. All right, yo, when everybody missed like that, do they have like different like skin tones in different areas?
What?
He's mixed, so
By
understand.
region?
Yeah.
Like, is the left side of the island darker than the right side?
No,
Nah,
like on your own
you
body.
Just never know.
Like on your own body, like is your chest darker than your face and like your face darker than your like arm or some shit?
No, but I do got a purple ass dick.
Bro, you see? You see? I'm telling you, y'all don't know to ask these questions. Y'all ain't brown people.
Yeah, for sure. My nutsack is definitely 3 shades darker.
You see what I'm saying? He's one of those
Oh
white guys
my
that would have the
God.
black dick. Like he's like I may be brown, but my dick is black. You know?
Proud of that.
You see what I'm saying?
Not even a question. Thank you, Dad. You're a piece of shit. He was a deadbeat, but thank you for this hammer. Thank you for this hammer.
You see what I'm
That
saying?
dude passed down Thor's hammer to this generation. Thank you, sir.
See,
Thanks, Dad.
Ani didn't
One
even
good
know
thing
this.
he
White girls,
contributed
this is
to my
what you're
life.
missing out on, yo.
I know they exist. I just didn't know I knew
Bro,
someone
couldn't
who
even
had
teach
one.
me how to fucking play catch, but you know what? Shit. Thanks for the hammer, Pops.
He taught you how to catch something more important. Reel him in with
He
that
told me
dick,
how to,
bro.
taught me
Reel
how
him in
to
with
swing
that
a
dick.
bat. He told me how to swing a bat.
I thought all Hispanics knew how to swing a bat. There we go.
Hey.
Oh,
Damn it.
man.
Well, Renee, thanks for calling in, dog. Keep us updated on your. We want a pussy update from you in about a week. God damn it, I want
Will
you to
do.
go out and get laid.
Yeah, try, motherfucker. Come on. Use that Latino heat.
All right.
Give him the hammer.
I'm like Luis Gomez though. Like the freaking Tinder, the dating apps are garbage. I just don't got the. I'm all personality.
Then
Yeah.
go to the bar,
Yeah,
bro.
Go to the bar and sling some dick, dog. You got it. Who's better than you?
Get a bar crawler. You know
I
what
gotta
I'm saying?
find better bars. Yeah, I gotta get better bars. That's what it is.
You got this, homie. Well, thanks for calling in,
Ain't
homie.
shit in Aurora. Holla at you guys later.
Peace.
See ya.
See you later.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, like, I feel like we've neglected you a little bit. I would like to get into because I think this is definitely something I want to talk to and understand, especially since you said your first girlfriend you picked up around 25.
Yeah.
So what's your mentality going into this, and what was it before? Because before you get a girlfriend, the mentality is very different from after you get a girlfriend. Because there's a lot of things that become that seemed unachievable that are now just normal stance, happenstance.
Normalized?
Normalized. I guess.
Normalize is the wrong word, but like it seems happenstance. Like it's going to happen. Like it happens on the regular.
I guess what I would say is
Routine.
I guess I really
better.
didn't realize what I was really looking for in a girlfriend. Like,
That's a
well,
good
I've been
one.
with like now that I have a girlfriend, the other women I've been with, I realize like they don't have anything that like I like about my girlfriend now. You know what I mean? And not like physically, but like what makes a girlfriend like a girlfriend versus just someone you're hooking up with, I think.
There you go.
There's a difference.
So I was going to address that because you said this was your first girlfriend.
Yeah.
So the women you've been with in the past, those ones you were hooking up with for lengths of time?
Yeah.
How long would you consider that length of time? And were they hooking up with other people?
It depends. Yeah, like no, like I wasn't exclusive with any of the people before,
Okay.
or at least no.
So you're just kind of sampling.
Well,
swinging
boundaries
dick
had never been defined until now.
then. Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
Are you finding that you like boundaries? You don't like boundaries?
well, I mean, just the boundary of being exclusive has been defined.
No. How do you feel about that?
I proposed it, but I like it.
There you go. So you're finding out what you like and what works for you, basically.
Yeah, I mean, like then boundaries. I don't know, like anything else can like the relationship can still be defined.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like going into I feel like going into a relationship at this point, it's a little bit harder to kind of sift through the people and find the person that you like, because I feel like, especially since now like you're approaching 30, a lot more people are willing to like, it's like good enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like now that you're in a relationship, how willing are you to forego a relationship for the chance of something better?
I don't know if I really would like.
Exactly.
Yeah, like having a girlfriend's pretty great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And to upgrade, you would have to not have a girlfriend and then get a girl. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of people don't do that and then end up stuck with stuff that they don't exactly like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like this going to be in your first relationship, do you fear that?
I guess so. I just don't know what's gonna happen or where it's gonna go.
Very
And
true.
I don't know if I'm really afraid of it. I'm just sort of like, I guess this is my life now, but like not in a not in a bad way, but in like the.
That should
Cool.
that should never be the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like in a relationship, it should never be should be my life now. It should be more of, all right, how are we gonna make this work?
Yeah.
I feel like that should be the motivation going forward, because if you settle with this is my life now, what's the driving force for you to do better? You understand what I mean?
Yeah. It's not do better. I think it's make the most of, not like when I say like this is my life now, not that like I'm settling, but like I guess this is what's happening now.
Fair, but
like,
I mean,
because like life moves like so fast, like sometimes stuff is just like happening, and that's not what I mean about my relationship now. It's just that like getting used to something new takes a little time.
definitely. And so I mean, getting used to something new, usually you'll have to compromise on certain things. Have you found yourself compromising on a lot?
Time management mostly.
Mostly. So you haven't compromised on anything that you feel is you.
No, like, and I don't really want to like doing like, I guess like managing time between like working at the club, doing comedy outside of the club, and then like relationships like friends, girlfriend. Time management seems to be like the biggest stress factor right now.
I feel like
I mean,
too.
maybe not right now, but like
Yeah.
I feel like
in life.
as I get older, it's like harder for some reason. I think maybe because like
Yeah.
all of my friends and stuff are kind of like moving in different directions.
Yeah.
But like, I definitely feel that. Like I was like, where did my time management go? I was so good at this at one point. You know what I mean?
Well, like time is like really starting to feel like a currency. The older I get, and like the more things that I have to
Time
do,
is
like
pussy.
Well, I definitely feel like that, especially in this country, because around Europe they take siestas, and I think this is a driving
Bruh.
force behind it. You know what I'm saying? So you can
Yeah.
maintain your relationships. You know, because being busy that much through a day really drives a wedge in all these relationships. So being able to take a break from it, a siesta, being able to nap, maybe talk to a few of your friends, it can really brighten the day and even make the rest of it more bearable. You know, and that's definitely not something afforded like in a 30-minute lunch break or an hour lunch break where you're rushing. Half of the time is spent getting your food, and the other time is spent scarfing it down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or eating while you're working and shit like that.
So we've really devalued the relationship in this country, I would say. But I am happy to hear that you don't feel like you're compromising on anything that is you, because I feel that's where a lot of people really just shit the bed.
That's where a lot of guys go the route of not being honest. They just go along with it because it's convenient and easy, least path of
Girls definitely
least
do that
resistance.
too.
No, girls definitely do that a lot.
I
Definitely.
think I would argue they do that more.
I would give you that. I would give it, in my experience, they definitely do. A little bit too much.
Yeah.
To where like it's sometimes I feel like you guys become a little bit too easy to trap in the relationship.
Sometimes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll agree with you. I mean, sometimes it really depends on the guy.
And I don't, and I'm still trying to figure out. But, well, each woman's gonna be different, but like I'm still trying to figure out which the important women in my life, at least what their hook is, because there's some that I have questions about. It's like why
Equal energy.
Well, that's not it for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not everybody wants
that-
equal energy. Some people, like I know.
No, what I mean by that is not like necessarily like energy. Like you balance each other out. You know what I mean? And not everybody balances.
That's what it
out.
should be. But I find I've talked to this one woman that by the end of listening to her, I was like, she's a little confused. She doesn't know what she wants because she wants a guy to lead her, but she wants the guy to lead her in the way she wants to be led.
Okay, that's not leading.
That's
instructing.
You know, from behind or co-driving or co-piloting. Like that's
Yeah.
not what you're actually looking for. I mean, traditionally you've been told something and you're trying to still keep that in the shit you say. But like, if you have a vision of how you want things to go, then do it. Don't put that on someone else to live your vision for you or for you to follow them for your own vision. You've already led in your head. So, I mean, did you approach your girlfriend in this situation?
We met on a dating app, so I think she messaged first. It wasn't Bumble, so she didn't have to message first, but I
one
think
of
she
them kink
did.
apps, huh?
It was,
man.
yeah, actually.
It's like I love sucking on toes. She's like, you can suck my toes.
She didn't list any like weird
Wait, sucking toes is not weird. What the fuck, man? You trying to judge people?
any like
Trying to
fucked up.
judge me?
It's weird to me. I'm not gonna suck someone's toes.
You ain't gonna suck some toes?
Maybe if they wash their nasty ass feet.
I'm not even into feet, but I suck some toes. Yeah, if you wash if you're fresh out the shower, there's very little I wouldn't do. not you, but like, like
Fresh out of the shower, you got me.
like fresh out the shower, there's very little I wouldn't do.
I
You
could
know
be
what I mean?
convinced.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to convince me shit. Like, you'd be like, please don't eat me. Blah, 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 blah.
Still fucking.
No, you
foot.
need some flavor on there, bro.
Some hot sauce, some Tabasco,
Dom!
some Tabasco. Oh no, you're
God,
talking
is
that
that
must.
you?
Dom's talking that must.
Dom wants the feet to still
Drop
have that
that
little bit of
dirty
a
thumb.
patois to them.
Dog,
my
I want a
God.
girl that's been walking around the house all day cleaning and shit.
What? Get some of that like when your feet's like covered in like whatever. It somehow your foot's black when you're done
Black
cleaning
foot.
because you just been walking around the kitchen floor all day.
It's always black.
I had it.
What you trying to say, bro? What you say? You mean when your foot's
That's
white?
not true. It's like
You ever
pink
been
on
white
the
before,
bottom.
Charismatic?
Me? If I was ever white before, I'd be white now. I'd be wearing that shit the fuck out, bro.
Charismatic, if you were white for a day, what would you do?
What would I do?
White for a day.
What kind of white?
I just had to pull back so hard for the STC.
What if you were an Irish's body?
What Irish's body?
Yeah.
I'd hit the gym.
Drop that.
Well,
drop that.
well, if you did that, you'd be able to get there without being shot by a cop. So
I would. That'd be my privilege right there. I could run the whole way too.
Like it's a Cinderella situation at midnight. You
Throw
turn
those drops on.
I was gonna, I had to pull back, but fuck it. I was gonna make an SDC joke. I was gonna be like, he'd be able to bust up a white woman's shift robe without being killed.
Bro, no, I wanted him to specify the type of white because each type of white, I've analyzed this. Each type of white has their own proficiencies.
All right, what are your tiers of white? What are the tiers of What are the tiers of white?
Yeah.
No. Relationship podcast. I'm reeling it back in. Don't do this.
I'm
right
so
now.
interested in this right now.
There are different tiers of white.
Talk about that on STC.
I'm not like. Just saying.
Not on this podcast.
I'm just saying.
Nope.
There's Jewish white.
Is your girlfriend white?
Yes, she's Russian.
Wow.
Okay,
She's
there
got
you
a little
go.
flavor.
There
Yeah.
you go.
There you go.
Like, is she Russian? Is she? Are you're Jewish, right?
Yes.
Is she Russian? Is she a Russian Jew?
She's not Jewish, no.
She's not Jewish. How does that? Is that culturally like?
No, well, I grew up as a Reformed Jew, so that's like the most like.
Well, how many different types of Jews are there?
As far as I know, there's like Orthodox, Reform, and Hasidic. Hasidic's
Too
like the one
many.
that wears like the hats and the curly hair.
I keep learning about
Orthodox
new
is like the
types
one
of
that
white
like
people.
strictly follows the Torah, and then Reform is like We eat pork. We're just super chill. It's great. It's like
super
if there's a
chill.
rule you don't like in your Reformed Jew, you don't
follow it.
have to follow. Yeah, exactly.
A lot
so.
of them are in finance, like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, well, like I'm from Memphis, so like all the Jews there, it's like not a huge community, but like they're all lawyers, real estate agents, property owners.
Where aren't they lawyers?
Controlling, controlling the media and Hollywood.
Well, yeah.
No, I fucks with the hustle. I fucks with the hustle. Like if you've been in this country for that long, you ain't figured out your fucking part of the market. Like what are you doing? What
You're
are you
not
doing?
innovating enough.
You're not trying, man. You're not trying. So like, kudos.
Yeah.
So like, do different Jews go into different things? Like, do like all the Hasidic Jews become like lawyers, and like all the other ones become like real estate?
I haven't been to Brooklyn in a while, so I don't know.
Oh, damn. So like the Reform Jews, do they all become one thing?
Reform Jews are like own a lot of restaurants, a lot of property ownership. Like I once
Different types of white.
last time I was in New Orleans, I almost did comedy for the 3 most powerful Jews in all of Memphis.
Wow.
Wow.
There are these 3 guys. There's Barry Lichterman. He's great. I love Barry. Ken Steinberg and
Do you know these people personally?
I know Barry personally. I don't know the other 2. Ken Steinberg and I know Ken Steinberg's child and Billy Orgel. I know Billy Orgel's child.
Word.
Billy Orgel, Ken Steinberg, and Barry Lichterman are like the 3 most powerful Jews in all of Memphis. And
So
Barry does a lot of like philanthropy and property ownership. Billy Orgel also a lot of property ownership. I'm pretty sure Ken Steinberg's a lawyer, but I'm not sure.
I knew a lot of Jewish kids coming up, and they all went to a Jewish school. Is this how you knew those kids?
I went to a private school, but it wasn't Jewish.
Okay.
Most Jews in Memphis go to like the Christian schools, like Christian Brothers. Like my dad went to Christian Brothers, his brother went to Christian Brothers.
Like up here, like there are several, like well, not several, like a few, like 2 or 3 Jewish high schools that I know of. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. There's one like my mom, Mimo. Shout out Mimo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Schools. I used to play them in basketball.
There weren't any strictly like Jewish high schools as far as I knew in Memphis, because it's still the Bible Belt, so it's mostly like Christian schools, and like there's a church like every 2 blocks of a completely different sect that hates the other ones.
See, people will hate no matter what.
Christians hate other Christians. It really blows
hell
my
yeah,
mind.
hell yeah, hell yeah. Black
we,
people hate other black people. Africans hate other Africans. Like everybody, like.
should we dive into the clips and then we can put a red ribbon on this bitch?
You have clips?
Oh yeah, dog. We come prepared.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone watching
If you don't
live.
bring the lube,
You know what? You can
how you
hit
supposed to get in the
the
booty?
King's Roundtable drop. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Right? If you don't bring the lube, how you supposed to get in the booty? We always ready.
It's a good sign when you see the world star
Did
tag.
it.
Oh, hell yeah. That's how you
All
know
right,
greatness.
so this is our first one. We're gonna throw to the round table here. Creep gets knocked out by chick's boyfriend after smacking her butt.
Oh yeah.
I can already see that this is at a 7-Eleven. Is that correct?
Bodega. Is
Okay.
it bodega?
It does look like a bodega's clothing right there.
Most male violence happens in a bodega.
It's like, oh,
A lot
she
does.
got
A
a
lot
fat
of it does.
butt. Smack.
Oh.
Really, bro?
And then he puts his hand back in his pocket. You see
That
that?
happened to be in high school.
Yo, really, dude? Oh. Ooh.
Oh, wrong about the
Yeah,
smack.
you're wrong about confronting me for this. Did you?
And then I got real mad like she did.
She looked like she can take him her goddamn self.
Yeah.
Oh, she went outside. And he's still standing there.
What is he waiting for a chocolate bar? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh my god, there are consequences for this?
Oh boy.
Yup.
Oh!
So wait.
She's like, okay, let me
So
grab
wait,
my stuff
so
and get
his-
Wait a minute,
out.
is a guy filming this like watching the video camera
It's
like
I think it's
TV
being,
while it's happening behind him?
No, I think it's being replayed so you can see on the
Oh,
bottom.
okay.
Yeah. He's just filming the screen. As
He's just like watching the screen while it's just happening right behind
yeah, I'd be like, asshole, film it in person.
Turn around.
No, it's a better angle.
Okay. Y'all watched that video, right?
Yeah.
So y'all saw when he got the ass slapping, right?
Yeah.
I didn't see him get one swinging.
Nah.
So his
No.
hands are useless?
I guess so.
Dude, after he did the smack, he put his hands back in his pocket. Those hands weren't coming out again.
Maybe-
No, he took them out, but they didn't do anything.
Maybe he smacked it and then realized, oh, wow, this is really not a smackable butt.
I mean,
The problem is that
So he
I
took
picked
the
the
lips?
wrong butt.
It was
That's
a
what I
Decepticon
did wrong today.
butt.
yeah, Decepticon him right into a fucking death.
How many times do you think that guy did that before?
Too many. He was too confident. He was way too confident in doing that. He's done
Was
that
he
too
though?
many
Because
times.
to be honest, it wasn't a very confident ass slap.
Either way,
That was
like,
definitely
wind up, but it
his
was, it was
third or fourth time doing it.
It seemed like, you know
that day or just in general.
it was so
In general.
it was so dainty.
I'll
like,
give you that.
like it was. I don't
I
think
think he can only do dainty.
he must be. He got,
Or
his, he got his
he's
shit
still in
wrong.
training. He's still in training. That definitely wasn't a first or second time slap. It was definitely either a third. Like I got away with it the first 2 times.
So what
slap.
level is he at in catching hands?
None.
Oh,
No,
Either
he's at a pro level. He
He-
caught all them hands. He
Oh,
didn't
God.
miss
Oh,
one of
he
them.
Yeah.
did.
Is it weird that he did that alone, or is it that he didn't bring a crew?
To slap one ass?
a perv?
I don't need a
I
crew
don't-
to slap one ass. I'll slap a
A
bunch
perv
of asses.
don't need
Man.
people.
Yeah, you know, but like
You know.
Pervs don't run in crews.
Yeah.
if pervs did run a crew, they'd be a much
We
bigger
just
threat.
meet in crews. We don't run around.
Perv gang. Perv gang.
Is having an online crew the same thing as having a crew?
Up to these people nowadays.
I'm on a
you know what
Reddit
I'm
group.
Might as well be.
Have you ever been here on a Sunday? Yeah, pervs running crews.
saying? Yeah, Dom,
Facts.
his right hand, his left hand.
Fact. Did we have another clip?
Hell
Yeah, we got one more.
Dirty, dirty, dirty.
This one's bananas.
Like Poland girls really love black dudes like this. Question mark. Overseas chick wants the pipe. We don't have any black people in Poland. Like pause. Pause real quick. Pause real quick. To all you people out there that hate being an object, I love it. I fucking love it. Like I've never felt more attractive in my life. Let's roll that. Roll that.
People in Poland. What?
You can also say something if you
I
want.
can't because I love. No, I can't.
So do you wish that there was black people?
Yeah, I really wish there were black
You too?
people. Yeah. What?
Yes, sir.
I'm the only one. I'll take like 10 of y'all. Let's go.
I love black people. I really love. Poland, we don't have any. Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
okay.
You're gonna love me more
I
after
don't
this.
have. We don't have any black people in Poland because they are racist. They are really fucking. I can't. I love black people. I want to move to
Love you too.
California. I love to move to California and meet some black people because I love your energy. I love your dance.
from California. I've never seen
Get the white guy. I love it. I love it. No, yeah, he said I've never seen so much black love before.
All right, that's good.
and I grew up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my
That's
god.
wild.
Bro.
Interesting.
Bro. Like, could that have been me?
Go to Poland.
I might, but like I feel like you get it's a
We
double-edged
can't now,
sword.
but- Yeah.
So it's either gonna be that or like completely racist as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You probably
Take
get
a
both on the
chance,
same
Columbus
street.
did.
There was some recent news that came out of Poland that we talked about on STC.
Oh yeah. Actually, you probably wouldn't like it in Poland. I think like a third of the country has like a no LGBT.
Which what
zone.
number?
No, they got the
episode is
gay
that?
X-Men. That's what
Yeah,
it
any
is.
place that don't let gay people in, I don't like.
Yeah, like a third of the country, there's like a no gay zone.
Yeah, no, let people be free.
Europe's
Yeah.
taking its time with
Yeah.
with
Let people be free.
Poland's pretty strict.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Netherlands is pretty great.
Yeah, fact.
Oh yeah. I guess some Amsterdam action up in this.
Hey, yo, Dom, drop that. The plug, bro.
Let's wrap this bitch up. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, I hate to depart you guys, but this has been a really fun and exciting episode of the Kingz Podcast. Don't let my somber tones, make you sad. I just didn't want it to end. I wanted to keep talking and jiving with my buddies. But thank you for joining us for another episode. And this has been the Kingz Podcast. I am yours truly, Karizmatik.
Irish O'Neil.
Ani Moush.
Eli Levy.
Producer Down.
Oh yeah. Thanks for watching. Cheers, Kings.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
To the gangbang dungeon, shit ain't safe. If your chain hang, the jailers gon' snatch it. Even the warden stay straight thuggin'. White boys bloodin', black CIA agents corrupt.